I
So
can get
what we're
some to
doing
her.
is, we have your ticket stapled to your form. If you're a snowbird and you want to participate, you can. Just upload your pictures to GroupWorks or email and text to Cynthia, or if you forget and send it to me, we'll get it checked off of your list. At the end of the quarter, we'll go through and make sure we have all of yours checked off and give you a ticket. If you finish all of the projects on your UFO list, you get an extra ticket. So, Joe Quiglia got 6 for her 5 projects.
Wow.
And we're going to give out, Cynthia and I went through all the door prizes I wrangled up at AQS, and we're going to have 4 winners each quarter, and they're varying degrees of nice prizes. And so the first person who wins gets to pick the best prize, and then the last person still gets a prize. But it may be the best prize that I think of and not you. So we're going to go ahead and call the number for the first prize.
And here next month, next quarter, if anybody wants to fill it out, okay?
And you can, if you don't get it to us tonight, we'll go, you can email it to Cynthia or get it, bring it next month, and we'll get you, start getting you checked off. So,
Aurora,
yes.
is it you know how we have the UFO, maybe start a second one on GroupWorks for now second quarter?
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, Linda will. And that's really cool to have. Thank you, Linda, so much for. And Joe even figured out, well, maybe you taught her how to upload her pictures, so you can upload them yourself. So it's really cool, and then you can see what everybody's done, and you can make comments and get inspiration. And so I suggest that if you have anything on your first list that you didn't finish, put it on the next list. You know, somebody said, oh, I got my quilt top done, but I didn't get it quilted. I said, put it on 2.
And some people just change the first quarter to the second.
Whatever works, whatever works. So let's see, let's have, I don't even know you. Who are you? Paula, it's to draw. Carla.
Okay, so the winner is, let's see, is it the last 3 digits are all the same?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 018.
Ooh, 018, that is Tatiana. Should I pick out a good one for her? No.
I would say that.
Yeah, but that's not fair to the snowbirds.
But we're here.
I think we can edit the rules and say approximately a $25 gift card to the sewing studio.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
That's a good snowbird.
Now, if you were a snowbird, would you want me to pick that for you?
Sure.
Save it for when you get out.
She's gonna take it.
Or you can order it.
Okay, would you rather do something else?
Yeah, that's fine. She's just not here. Okay. So the next one is 004. So, oh, Linda.
And you can only win once, unfortunately, for drawing. Let me put disclaimers on the.
That's it.
If you finish those 2 petitions, and then if the number is strong, so you finish. We imported these to fill out their page.
Next one is 065.
Oh, that is Joe Quigley.
I have
Oh, Sue Chance, go pick one for Joe.
two shirts for
She said she has some thinking.
And the next one is 73.
Woo!
All right.
Yay!
And you got
I don't like
a scissor, and
ask you a question? These sheets that we didn't get to everything on the list, can this be submitted?
Yes, just.
Just cross out the other?
Change it to second quarter at
Okay.
the top. And then,
Incentive.
okay, all right. And then, give it to me, because we highlighted the ones that you finished.
I'll just do a new one.
So just to give you guys an update, how many of you attended the wool class or the wool workshop? Wasn't it great? I went to the one that was, when was it? Last week? Last Wednesday. Okay, and it was really great. I mean, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't like you have to do this project, and it was a lot of learning and, you know, saying what needle do you use? And so of course I had to order those needles. Those came today. And I decided I had to go out of town this past week, and I decided I saw somewhere on Pinterest or something about how that wool thread looks so cute. You know how they wind it on a clothespin, and then you can sort of pinch the end of it, you know, so that your threads aren't falling all. And it took me the entire trip and half of another day to wind all my thread, and I've never finished the project. But on Amazon, I got a big bundle of thread, like 30 or something, but I think I wound 100 little balls of thread. You know, it's size 8, so it's pretty big thread, but it looks beautiful, just the thread alone. So, we are going to have a baby. We want to thank Judy Viviano, and Sharon couldn't be here. I'm going to rat her out. She had to get her hair done, and she couldn't get her hairdresser in high demand. So when you see her, please give her a hard time and how dare she prioritized her hair over us. But she did do the, you know, the wool class for us, so I guess that's good. So we are going to have a baby. We're going to look for a place to meet, because I figure there might be 10 or 12 of us, you know, maybe more or less. We'll meet once a month. And really more is to do like a share thing about working with the wool or a hand project, you know, that you'd like to do, and see, you know, whether we can meet at the library or have some other options. That's good. Yes, Judy?
One of the suggestions I made to Sharon and to the group, if you want to meet, since you do stitch-ins here once a month on a Tuesday, they should perhaps come during that time frame, since you have the location and
Right.
the date and everything, until you get to decide on where and when.
Right. So if you brought something to work on at the wool workshop, and if you'd like to on Sit and Sew, which is the third Tuesday of the month from 10 to 4 right here, and bring a lunch if you'd like, that would be a nice way for us to get started, gauge the level of interest, and get some help on whatever your project is. The third Tuesday of every month. Right here. 10 a.m. And we also said that's good because then you don't have to schlep your machine, you know, just all your needles and your 100 off the front. Okay, so we're going to launch our